Good afternoon. My name is Lama Jigme Kyatso. This is the Buddha Joy Meditation School. Welcome to the 26th chapter of the Heart Treasure of the Enlightened Ones. I'm going to share my screen with you. And there it is, folks. Lovely, is it not? Okay. Allow me to recite this for you. Chapter 26, Wandering in Samsara, from beginningless time until now. Whatever you have done was wrong and will lead to further wandering. From your heart, acknowledge all wrongdoing and downfalls, and confessing them with the four powers complete, recite the six-syllable mantra. So we begin with the first bit, wandering in samsara from beginningless time until now. What is samsara? Some would describe it as an ocean of suffering. Others say it's the tyranny of sufferings rather than their mere presence. Others would say it could be described in two ways, in terms of being obsessed with the there and then, as opposed to the here and now, and also allowing our thoughts to be the driver instead of merely the passenger. In other words, participating in our mind rather than merely witnessing it. So what we're being told is that for the entirety of our lives, the majority of our lives could be described as participating with our mind in such a way as to be primarily focused on the there and the then, and that's not conducive to spiritual growth. It was explained very well by Eckhart Tolle that there's a part of us that will die and a part of us that will live. The part of us that is associated, that is identified with the there and the then, and that participates in mind, will perish. And the only part of us that can possibly survive is that which is identified with the here and the wherever it is, and the now, whenever that is, and is merely a witness. Let's continue. Whatever you've done was wrong and will lead to further wandering. So yes, being perpetually focused on the there and the then and wrestling with our thoughts, or experiencing our thoughts as if they were real and permanent and independent, yes, that was wrong. And most importantly, it's harmful. It's harmful to ourselves and it's harmful to others. And it will perpetuate our suffering. That type of lifestyle will not give birth to enlightenment. It can't. Let's continue. But before we continue, let's process this a bit deeper. Whatever we have done was wrong and will lead to further wandering. Whatever caused us to look at the there and the then and to wrestle with our mind as if it was permanent, as if it was independent. We cannot waste time and energy justifying, minimizing, rationalizing, or fatalizing those choices, those habits, those actions, that phenomena. We must look at them vulnerably without offering up a defense or an excuse. That is our only hope of evolving, not intellectually, but viscerally. Centered spontaneity will allow us to make many mistakes, but if we face the mistakes with vulnerability and maintain our state of centered spontaneity, our evolution will be so rapid. Not rabid like rabies, but rapid like fast. From our heart, acknowledge all wrongdoing and downfalls, and confessing them with the four powers complete, recite the six-syllable mantra. That's a little bit vague, so what we'll do is we're going to go back to the text where we actually perform that as an exercise. Here we go. I regret my foolishness as well as its consequences and resolve to act, communicate, and think how? Wisely. And then we would chant the 6-syllable mantra 4 times in this manner. Om mani padme hum, om mani padme hum, om mani padme hum, om mani padme hum. Getting back over here. So what are the 4 powers? Well, in traditional Mahayana Buddhism, they are thought of as having an object of confession, regretting our actions, resolving to do better, applying an antidote. So we are confessing to ourselves, to our Buddha nature, to the part of us which has the capacity to notice and relax and care. Our antidote is the 6-syllable mantra, or more precisely, the continued practice of mindfulness, insight, and love. So there you have it. One-stop shopping for personal evolution. In a nutshell, vulnerability and centered spontaneity. And that is all you get for now. If you're curious and would like to attend the next weekly series of webinar meditation classes, then use the link below in the doodly-doo. If you enjoyed this video, then by all means find the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you receive notifications every time I upload a video. May you and yours be healthy and happy.